Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Resonance Container podcast. I'm your host, Callie Johnson. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. I hope this information, this message finds you well, and that you are able to receive what you are meant to receive through this podcast today. So, I am in such an interesting, bizarre, amazing space right now. So, if you all are not up to date with what I've been doing the past few weeks, so it is just absolutely amazing and wonderful how the universe will put you exactly where you need to be, exactly when you need to be there. And that will only be, evident if you are willing and able to receive and be open to where you're being directed. Because if we resist, then we miss out on a lot. And as much as there's been a lot of uncertainty the past several weeks, I have been able to surrender into this uncertainty. And just to kind of give you all an update on what I've been doing. So, a let's see, it's been about a week now, but I have been in Vietnam since the beginning of February, and when I got out here, I went to Hoi An for about 10 days and then was planning on staying. That didn't work out. So I ended up booking an apartment right before Tet. It was very slim pickings, and I just wanted to get somewhere and just be somewhere for a little while. And I booked in a place that was in between Da Nang and Hoi An, and there just wasn't much around there, and a lot of stuff was shut down for quite a while. So I ended up turning it into my little creative studio for a while, which ended up being a great thing because for me, like, I personally am the kind of person that needs some sort of routine in my life. Like, it has been an integral part of me healing through bipolar disorder. When you have symptoms that make your life very unpredictable as far as your mood and energy goes, then creating a routine that works for you um, is so incredibly beneficial to being able to live a life where you can function and operate like a normal human being. And it also gives you opportunity to create stability and also become aware of when your mood swings can happen, like your energy dips and whatnot. So I've found as somebody that sleep became very scarce in my life for several years, that's very important. So having, just started this podcast, started the writing, and allowing that version of me to come up and be like being at the foundational place of building my brand and my business right now, it was really nice to be able to just like create this routine around my creativity, and also get a sense for how I was going to feel during different parts of my cycle as a woman as well, because I think that most women should at least try to become aware of what's happening hormonally and energetically each month, so you can find the most productivity when it works for you, and then give yourself moments of rest when your body is actually telling you to rest rather than pushing through, unless you do have the energy for it. It's all about being aware of, you know, your body, how you operate. So I was able to create this new routine around writing, podcasting, and now I'm starting to add things back into routine now. Um, and towards the end of my stay in the apartment, I had found out that there was this thing called Da Nang Nomad Fest going on, like right now. And I was like, wow, that's pretty freaking amazing. I'm going to look into this. And 2 days worth of speakers at a conference, a week full of workshops, um, all like, I mean, we've got people here that are talking about AI and personal branding, how to strategize in social media. Even, I mean, there's people talking about, you know, how you can do your taxes as a digital nomad and whatever you might need to know in order to make this lifestyle happen. Like, it was here. And I was like, well, maybe hopefully I can make it to some of that. And then it turned out they were looking for volunteers. I was like, okay, oh, I'll apply. Why not? I'll volunteer if I can get me a free ticket. And so I didn't end up hearing back for a few days, and I was like, okay, well, maybe it's just not meant to be, but I'm really excited to finally like get out of this apartment. It served me, and thank you. But I need to like get out. I need some nature again or something. So my plan had turned into going to Cham Island for several days. And um, about 2 days before I was supposed to check out, I reached out to my homestay, and they were you can use them to book your boat to get to the island. It's off the coast of Hoi An. And so I'd reached out and I was going to actually extend my stay as well. Um, and I was like, hey, like, y'all offered to book the boat. Can I have you do that? Maybe I might want to extend my stay. And they replied, oh, well, there is a bunch of storms coming through this weekend. So the boats are canceled. So I ended up having to cancel my whole trip over there last minute. I was like, oh, okay. So much for that. Um, well, this is probably for me for some reason. Like, I'm not meant to go to that island. Like, bummed out, would have liked some freaking island life, but that's okay. And I ended up moving into the city of Da Nang, which I've been wanting to spend lots of time here. Anyways, I'd gone on a few day trips into it, and I absolutely love it, y'all. Um, and then this is why things work out the way they're supposed to. You just usually can't see when it's about to happen. So the day after I checked into my hotel, I got the confirmation that I was going to be volunteering at the festival. So what an amazing opportunity it was. I can tell you, I'm absolutely exhausted from like information overload, but I just, y'all, it's been an absolute like it's just been a life hack. And, you know, I'm 36. This is all still very new to me. And I'm still in the beginning stages of building everything. And the amount of information that I've learned that I've been able to apply in such a short amount of time has just been unreal. But if I had gotten all bummed about and not just been like, hey, like, and, you know, tried to figure something else out instead of just like going with the flow, then I wouldn't be here with all these upgrades that like the universe was guiding me towards. Like that, like you can't, like, I love when I can say you can't make this shit up. Like literally, I like my whole trip had to get canceled so I could be here. And now I have networked and connected with so many amazing entrepreneurs out here from all over the world that are all interested in different fields. Um, and this is like where this fire horse energy has been coming in, because I felt the gas, like the pedal go down to the metal this week. And I was, the most important thing that we can do once we receive knowledge is actually apply it. So I was able to also create a new product in the matter of like less than 48 hours. And then on top of that, because I was open to what this opportunity was going to be for me, during the first workshop I went to, I made friends with a wonderful human being from New York, Sunny, and we just immediately hit it off after the social media workshop. And she had told me that she had was finished publishing her first book, and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. Like, I am about to start writing a book as well. So it's like, we need to hear these messages through other people's success. Like, that was amazing. I was like, okay, that's confirmation for me too. Like, I just met somebody that got done publishing their book. And then on top of that, she had told me that she was about to host a side event as well. I was like, oh, you can do that? And I found out that you could apply through the Nomad Fest in support of to host a side event on one of the days. And boom, a few days later, got confirmation for that. And I ended up hitting one of my big milestones, and that was to teach my first international workshop of embodiment. And for this one in particular, it was my first time teaching a workshop on heart intelligence, which was absolutely incredible, because these are all the things I was trying to manifest several years ago. Like, I want to teach workshops internationally. I want to meet other like-minded people that are doing innovative things in the world and are seeing the changes in the world from the positive standpoint. So, if I had resisted coming out here, I wouldn't have been able to be a part of something so amazing like this and have the opportunity to teach my first international workshop. And like, how freaking cool is that? And I'm really in awe about how much has happened and how willing people can be to share knowledge with you. And that's what I'm really gaining from being here with this community, is that there's amazing minds out here, and they're not over here trying to gatekeep every single thing, because there is something that happens to you when you start traveling the world by yourself. And it's important to create human connection as you move forward, even if you do kind of like to be the lone rider. Like, I really love how open people have been to help me out. And after I did my workshop Thursday, I felt, I've just been on this amazing like high of like, wow, I really feel like I'm embodying this new person and getting used to this new skin of the person I've been trying to become for years now. And it was just completely accelerated. And to give you another little funny side story on top. So sorry, y'all, my recording stopped. So back to my side story. So after I got done with my workshop Thursday, I initially made plans to go to the after party for the day. And mind you all, I had not gone to any of the after parties. If y'all know me by now, like, late nights are mostly a thing of the past for me these days. I've finally hit my morning person era. But I was like, you know what? I really want to go make face. This will be a good time to go connect with people. I've just been meeting so much awesome folks, and Moroccan night. That sounds awesome. Like let's go get in that vibe. So I went down to the event, and um, we had been asked to put our names into a raffle, which I did mine on a QR code before I left the venue that I was teaching at to go down to the roof, which was on Esco Beach. And we get there, I'm socializing, making friends, having good conversations. And then they were going through a presentation. Well, a few of us, we were in the back, and there was, a big pole in front of us, a bunch of people standing in front of us. We could barely hear. So, like, my group, we were a little checked out with what was going on, just mostly because we couldn't hear anything and the whole place was packed. So, I'm over there trying to post a story on my phone. And next thing you know, my friend that had come and recorded and taken photos of my workshop earlier tapped me on the shoulder and was like, Callie, your last name is Johnson, right? I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, you need to go up there. They just called your name. You just won a ticket to the Morocco Nomad Fest. I'm like, oh shit. So yeah, of all the nights I could have picked to go, and I go to Morocco night and won a ticket to the next Nomad Fest out in Morocco. So, y'all, what I'm trying to say is if you resist when life is trying to redirect you, you have no idea what you're probably going to miss out on. And that's exactly what I've been working through the past several months with this trip is, I'm open for adventure, but something I've struggled with has been letting go of control on how things are going to pan out. And once I started being able to relax into the unknown and not get upset when something goes wrong, like, look how much has happened just in a week's amount of time. Like, yeah, I didn't get to go on my trip to the island, but what all had to work out beforehand that I was able to go work for free at this Nomad Fest, be surrounded with amazing entrepreneurs and innovators in their industries, gain all of this knowledge for free. And on top of that, I won a ticket to the next event. I hit one of the biggest milestones that I've been trying to manifest in my life, which was to teach my first international workshop. So, like, check and check. And now that I keep getting these confirmations, then it's like now I just keep getting more of the like deep felt knowing that this is exactly what I'm supposed to do. It's all working out, but I have to let go of my tight grip on things. And I've been able to do that through working with heart intelligence. Like, I have had trauma when my partner died, you know, that my brain took over, and I realized this, that I had this belief there for the longest time: if I don't try to control things, everything's going to fall apart. And now that I've been able to become aware of that and continue to work in that liminal space that lives in our heart center, and understand when fear is directing me And when source and higher self is directing me, it's making it so much less scary to just let the universe take the fucking wheel. And now when we resist, then that's when the things don't work out because we're closing so many doors off. And I had the most amazing acceleration of my manifestations happen in just 1 week because I was completely open to being redirected to where life wanted to take me. And it feels so good. Now, has every single thing worked out overnight? No, but I'm becoming so much more certain that it is, because whether it's through that one little gold nugget that someone said when I didn't need to hear it, or, you know, like realizing that I have all these tools accessible to me that make me feel supported as a solo entrepreneur right now, or just meeting other people that are doing the same thing and have been doing it for a long time that, make me not feel alone in this. It's giving me all of the things that I've been asking for: support, confirmation I'm doing the right thing, hitting those milestones. It's all starting to snowball. So I hope that this resonates with you on a deep level. And if you are somebody that has been struggling to make big life decisions, or you ruminate or overthink and are constantly in your head about the ifs, ands, buts, what ifs, should I, then I want you all to know that if you start working in your heart space, you can find this type of clarity. And it takes practice. And that's why I created this product. It is based on my embodiment workshop, but I have taken it and condensed it into a 30 minutes or less audio digital product. And this is called the Heart Yes Reset. What this is it is a tool for you to use to start learning how to access your heart space. So it is broken into 4 sections, and yours truly, I'm going to guide you through meditations to help you begin to understand how to access your heart space and gain your higher selves, like clarity and truth through the heart space and getting out of the fear mind. And on top of that, I have also included a PDF guide to help you as well. I recommend trying both, or you can use them in conjunction with one or another. Start adding this practice to your daily routine, or even just try it a few times a week. If you are looking to start a meditation practice, I think this is such a great tool to help you out with this. And you can always play it on repeat. I'm there to guide you through it. There's questions you can write down, and um, this can be done in less than 30 minutes. And what you have to gain out of that is so much more. So if you are interested in that, I will have that product linked below. And if you are interested in working with me more deeply, feel free to send me an email at calliejohnsonllc@gmail.com, or you can simply reach me through Instagram or TikTok, and I can send you my service guide, whether you are looking for personalized tarot readings and meditations, intuitive embodiment sessions, and more. I would love to work with you. So make sure you hit me up. And if this podcast was helpful for you today, let me know in the comments what resonated, if you had any aha moments, if there was a message that you were able to receive through this. And don't forget to like and make sure you subscribe to either my YouTube channel, or if you're listening through Substack, just go ahead and type your email in there so you can receive updates on my newsletter and my podcast. So I love you all so much. Keep going. And I look forward to the next one. Take care, everybody.